Hi guys, welcome to the free skate. It's a solo video for me today, and I just want to put something out there because the world's in a crazy time right now, and we've been pretty silent lately. There's been no skating going on, but that doesn't mean that our minds haven't been working and trying to think of something that's going to be interesting for you guys to watch. So I think we've compiled something that's going to be interesting for you guys. It's about a topic that we talked about earlier in the skating season with the GOEs and the judges. So here I have a compilation of videos from Nathan, Chen, and Yuzuru Hanyu at the 2019 Grand Prix Final, and we're going to go through 4 of their jumping passes, and we will go through the judges' scores and if they were justified, and we'll tally up the GOEs at the end and see what the differences are, and we can actually just talk about how important GOEs actually are. So the first video that we're going to go for here is their quad lutz. Now, Nathan actually had 2 of them, but for this video, I'm going to do his short program one, and then I'm going to do Yuzuru's free skate. And the reason why I chose only the one competition for the jumps and the GOEs is because it's the same judging panel. And I feel like if we discuss different scores on jumps and different GOEs on different judging panels, then it's a little bit skewed. So here we have the same judging panel, and it's going to be a little bit more consistent and fair because everyone judges differently. So they both have an 11.5 base value here for the quad lutz. Both of them, I think, were similar jumps. Both of them are well done. Yuzuru, I think, had a slightly harder entrance to it. It was a little bit more intricate than Nathan's. Yuzuru's position was maybe a little bit leaning in the air, but nothing crazy. They both had really good flow at the end of their jump out of it. So there's not a lot to pick apart. These jumps, I think they were very similar. The GOEs differed slightly. Nathan ended up having a slightly higher GOE than Yuzuru did. Nathan's was 15.94 total, and Yuzuru's was 15.44 total. Now, my only kind of beef with this is judge number 3 gave Yuzuru a positive 1 GOE, and everyone else is 3s and 4s. I think if you're watching the same jump, how do you justify one? Well, okay, 4 judges gave a positive 4 GOE, so that means there are a significant amount of bullets checked than the judge with a positive 1 GOE had. That's the kind of stuff that really irks me in skating and really irks me in judging, is seeing that inconsistency, because you know what, in the end, it does actually make a big difference. The second jump we're going to go through here is the triple axel. Now, these are both from the short program. They both have a base value, well, it's the one jump. They have a base value of 8. And Yuzuru actually had a higher GOE than Nathan did total. 11.77 for Yuzuru and 10.51 for Nathan. And this one is completely justified because you know what Yuzuru does? Yuzuru does a triple axel literally out of nowhere. He has footwork coming in, and he has a really nice exit going out. He has twizzles going in and out of the jumps, you guys. Like, you did a twizzle going into a triple axel. That's insanely hard. So Yuzuru got a whole pile of 5s and a few 4s for his triple axel. Nathan's, it was a good jump, but it lacked, I think, a little bit of height. And it's quite a bit more of a telegraphed entry than Yuzuru had. And especially when you've watched them back to back, like you just did, there is a significant difference in this jump. And so Yuzuru ended up having a 3.77 GOE, and a Nathan had 2.51 GOE. So that's like a 1.2 difference-ish in that one jump. The third jump we're going to go through is the quad salchow. This is both from the free skate. It's got a base value of 9.7 for Yuzuru, and because this was in Nathan's second half of the program, it was a 10.67 base value, so he gets that little bit of a higher bonus here. Nathan's GOEs are quite a bit higher. Yuzuru ended up having 2 1s again. He has some 2s and a 3 and a 4. Nathen was all 4s and 5s and 1 3, so it was quite a bit different. I don't really understand the GOE difference in this one. There was a bit of a body position issue with Yuzuru, but I don't know if it was like a 3-point difference for GOE. They both had similar entries. I feel like Yuzuru's had a little bit less telegraphing, a little bit of a harder entry, but Nathen had a more intricate exit, so I feel like they both kind of balance out on each other. And in the scores, actually, Nathen has almost a 2-point difference in the GOE from this jump versus Yuzuru. The fourth jump we're going to do is the quad combo. So this one has a different base value because they were different jumps. Yuzuru had a quad toe double toe in the end of his program, so his bonus base value was 11.88. Nathen had a quad flip. Nathen had a quad flip triple toe combo, and that base value alone was 15.2. So the scores overall for that jump obviously are going to be higher in favor of Nathen because it's a little bit of a different jump. It's much harder. Yuzuru got it out at the end. He has good flow in the jump. He has very little preparation. He's got good speed, but you can tell he's working through it. You can tell he just got that jump off and he's like, thank God I landed it, because that was an insane amount of quads. I think they both had 5 quads in the program. That was crazy. No need for a 0 or a 1 GOE. I'm not understanding the 0 GOE because he did have a difficult entry. He had good flow through it, which is already 2 bullets right there. So I don't know where you're getting a 0 from. He got some 3s, some 2s, some 1s, and a 0. So we got a 4-point spread between a 0, 1, 2, and 3. Nathen's was very well done. Nathen did seem to have quite a bit more prep time. I think that's a theme in his jumps. Nathen takes a little bit more prep time quite often than Yuzuru does. And sometimes I think that benefits Nathen's GOEs because his jumps are a lot prettier sometimes. This jump being one of them was much better. It was his first combo, so he was fresh too. So he had very good speed. He got very good height. But I don't understand the +5 GOE because he telegraphed the entry quite a bit. It was a very long entry with his setup, and it was a nice jump, but you still have to have 4 or 5 bullets to get a +5. So I'm just wondering what those entire 5 bullets were. Yeah, it was a beautiful jump, but he didn't have the difficult steps coming in. He had the speed, he had the height, and he had the flow. So I would, a +3 GOE is probably sufficient. The 5, I think you were getting quite high. So now let's talk about the totals of the GOEs. How important the GOEs are, and how important I think it is that the judges actually judge these fairly. The total GOEs, and just for these 4 jumps, you guys, this is not including spins, this is not including the other jumps that we didn't cover in any of the programs. Nathen has a total of 16.64 points, and Yuzuru has a total of 11.83 points. That's a difference of 4.81 points in 4 jumps, you guys. 16 and 11 points plus in 4 jumps. Never mind everything else. So GOEs are super, super important. Your GOEs could literally be the difference between 10 placings in an event, because that's how much they're worth. And I really think that judges need to start paying more attention to how they're scoring GOEs. I think they need to take the politics out of the GOEs. I still find certain skaters consistently have lower GOEs than other skaters that are ranked higher, even though their jumps might be better in a certain competition. I feel that there's still favoritisms, especially in the ladies' events, about GOEs, and this is something that's plagued the sport of figure skating for a super long time, is politics and rigging and fixing and all that drama. So that's why I was proposing the ISU get a panel that reviews the GOEs after events and questions judges and officials and reprimands them if they see big differences. I understand GOE is kind of your opinion, but there's also bullets and there's criteria to get those positive GOEs or negative GOEs. And when you have some judges that are very consistent and let's say, well, an example just in this one was that judge giving a positive 1 GOE when all the rest are giving them 4s. Like, why? That's the kind of thing that needs to be questioned. And I think that needs to happen to give the sport a little bit more credibility. So let me hear what you guys think. Let me know if there's anyone else you want us to compare. It can be in any event. If you wanted to do spins or ladies jumps or even pairs or ice dance, we can give that a whirl if you want. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the Free Skate and hit the notification bell so that you see when we have new videos. This was kind of fun because we had video evidence, I guess, for the first time in one of our videos. And you know what? Maybe we'll do this again. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.